Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel today. Today I will be doing the homemaking tag that was started by HaloBeauty and Midgley. I'm doing it because I saw Love Meg and Kristen Casper do it recently, so I just thought I would do it because I'm a pretty much stay-at-home mom. So let's get started. Question 1. Have you ever had anyone say anything negative to you about staying at home / working from home? Yes, kind of. I have a bachelor's degree in violin performance, and so a lot of times people will ask me like, oh, where are you working? Are you teaching? What are you doing? What's your job? Where are you playing? And actually right now is the first time that I'm kind of getting into a little bit of teaching and using my degree. The last couple of years I was actually a caregiver for 2 separate families. And I liked doing that, and that was a good thing for our family at the time, but since we have moved, I no longer have that job, and I've been trying to get some violin students here and there. So right now I have 2. I'm working on getting another one, and I'm not too sure how much time I want to set aside for teaching right now because I still want to try to be mainly a mom for my daughter and be home. I teach at my home for the most part, so that's helpful, but I just want to be mostly a mom first and then teach on the side. But yeah, so I do work at home currently. I have a couple violin students, hoping to get a few more. But yeah, people have asked me like, oh, what are you doing with your degree? And when I say nothing, or when I was doing caregiving, they'd be like, oh, or oh, that's nice. You know, those kind of you could have been doing more sort of things. And as a stay-at-home mom, sometimes I feel that way too. I know that being a mom is amazing and I love it every day, but just sometimes I see a lot of people on Facebook that I went to college with, or, you know, Instagram, whatever. I see a lot of social media people posting really amazing things they're doing with their lives, and I'm just like, well, cleaning the bathroom today. So that can, even in my own mind, be a little bit like, you're just a stay-at-home mom. But it is a full-time job, and I do love it. That was a long answer for has anyone said anything negative. Short answer, yes, but not too often, and I do work, so. And number 2 is, what is your favorite / least favorite part of staying home or working from home? So I would say definitely my favorite part is being home every day to be with my daughter. I also see my sister who lives a couple towns over, and her 2 kids a lot. And I really love it. I love being able to keep our apartment clean and just spending time with my daughter, teaching her things, taking her to the library for story time, to go play with kids. I just like being a mom. My least favorite part is definitely, as I've seen a few people say, the lack of adult time you have. I'm a pretty social person. I definitely love being around people. Since we've moved, I have branched a little bit, so that's been nice, but there are times still where I'm just home, and you know, when you hang out with a kid and then wait for your husband to get home all day, it can get a little bit lonely, I guess, in a way. I see people, I go to church on Sundays, and that's great, but I definitely love being around people, so just like a once a weekly, twice a weekly thing isn't really enough for me. But I've found a couple friends to hang out with, so hoping that that circle will grow a little bit and I'll be able to kind of have more interaction with adults as well. Number 3 is, what is your favorite / least favorite chore? Least favorite, for sure, cleaning silverware. We do not have a dishwasher, so we wash all our dishes by hand, and I don't love it, but I don't super mind it. I hate washing silverware. A lot of times I'll just leave it in a dish in the sink for my husband to clean when he comes home because I hate it so much. I would rather wash a sink full of dishes than 5 pieces of silverware. I don't know why, I just hate it. My favorite chore, I don't know if I have a favorite chore. I like to clean, I like to put stuff away, but I don't at the same time. It'd be nice to not have to do it. If I had to pick a favorite chore though, does cooking count as a chore? I don't know. I like cooking. I like picking up a room so that it's clean, so that when I look at it, all the stuff's put away. I do like that part. So essentially cleaning. What time do you wake up / go to bed? This one is a little embarrassing because my husband's work schedule has changed to 10:30 to 7. So I sometimes usually get kind of a late start to the day. Since the time change a couple weeks ago, my daughter was getting up at like 7-ish, which she used to get up at 8:30. And now she's kind of transitioning back to that 8:30 time. So a lot of days I get up at like 8:30. I want to get up earlier. I need to try to make myself get up earlier. I haven't done it yet. Maybe it's a New Year's resolution. Yeah, I get up at like 8:30 and I go to bed at like 12 or 1. Yeah, that's when I go to bed. Number 5, do you put anything on in the background while you clean, work, cook, etc.? Like a TV, radio, podcast. I watch a lot of YouTube while I'm cleaning, especially doing dishes. If I'm doing something where I'm standing in mostly one place, I'll put on YouTube. Folding laundry, just even picking up toys in my daughter's room, I'll watch a YouTube. Dishes, YouTube. When I'm just trying to quickly pick up the whole apartment, I will put on Pandora a lot. Right now it's on the Christmas radio station. So yeah, I definitely do put things on a lot while I'm cleaning. I feel like at some point if we get a TV, I might put something on the TV, but we don't have one right now. So yeah, YouTube on my phone. Number 6 is, do you get dressed most days or stay in PJs? So this is one thing I have been working on that's not getting up early. I definitely have the tendency to want to just stay in my pajamas or just wear sweatpants all day. And I mean, that's fine. I still do it sometimes. But for me, I found I do get more done and I feel better and I feel like I'm not wasting my day. Even if I'm cleaning and getting stuff done, I sometimes feel like I've wasted my day if I'm just looking like a slob. So I do have been trying to not get super dressed up, but, you know, not wear pajamas or sweatpants every day. And I've been wearing a little bit more makeup just because that's an easy way. You can wear sweatpants and put on makeup and feel like you've done something. So yeah. Number 7 is, how often do you do your hair and makeup? So I kind of just talked about this a little bit. I don't do hardly anything to my hair right now. I think I would try to do a little bit more, but I don't have a blow dryer and I don't have any heat protectant and I don't want all my hair to fall out. So I just kind of like let it dry. And this, I kind of like put it up to tame it down so it wasn't as frizzy. But I just kind of let it dry. Usually it's up because I don't like how it dries. I have like a back part that really I'm self-conscious about. So yeah, I just put it up most of the time. But makeup I have been trying to wear more just so that I look a little bit nicer. I'm 28 and a lot of times I feel like I'm still a teenager or like 20 and people still think I'm super young, which I suppose is like a good thing, but you know, I want to be a little bit more mature, so trying to wear a little bit more makeup. Not a lot though. Number 8 is, what is your trouble zone or area in your home that needs the most help? 100% the hall closet. We've moved pretty recently, so a lot of our apartment is like not finished how we want it, and we don't have like 100% places for everything, but our hall closet is abysmal. It's just like pieces of it are put away, but a lot of it's just like, all right, we have no place for this, stash. Yeah, it's not awesome. I need to get to it sometime. Number 9, how often do you find yourself getting distracted? It depends on the day. I'm pretty good at powering through and getting stuff done, especially if I have a list that I wrote out of things I need to do. I'll usually get them done, but sometimes I do get distracted, and I still do have those days sometimes where I want to slodge and not do anything all day. And sometimes I don't. Number 10, do you enjoy staying home or do you miss going to a job every day? I have not had many jobs. I've had like 2.5, 3. I haven't really had much for jobs where I've had to go every day to work. The last couple of years, like I said, I was a caregiver and I lived at these places. So my home was my job, which sometimes got a little stressful, but it worked out. I did grad school for a while, a couple of years ago, right before my daughter was born. And so I was going to that every day. And I miss the social aspect of that because, like I said, I'm very social. I like to go see people and talk to people. That part I liked. Do not miss the school part. I like staying home, but I definitely like to get out. We have one car between us, And thankfully my husband works pretty close, so if I need to go do something or want to take her to the library during the day, I just drive him to work in the morning and then come back, and then I can go do whatever we want to do that day. So that's been really nice. Number 11 is, what is your never-ending chore? Dishes. We don't have a dishwasher, like I said, so we always have dishes. Number 12 is, what is your favorite way to relax or have me time? I love to sleep. I like to watch Netflix, do YouTube. I like to go hang out with people. I bring my daughter to a lot of these places, but I do like to go hang out with people. Yeah, just do nothing. It's nice to do nothing. Number 13 is, how often does your husband or significant other chip in? So he's really great about this. He chips in a lot. He does go to work every day. He has a full-time job. But when he gets home, he hangs out with our daughter. He hangs out with her in the mornings a lot. He usually gets up with her before me, if she gets up before me. So he does that a lot. Like I said earlier, he'll wash the silverware a lot of times. He'll wash dishes sometimes. Yeah, he'll help out, and that's really nice. I'm thankful for that. Number 14. If you have kids, when do you find time to do chores? Right now she's sleeping. I'm filming this video, and I was just cleaning. I clean a lot while she's sleeping. I also clean while she's awake. We just have one child right now, and she's very clingy. I feel like she needs a sibling to go play with. So she'll follow me around a lot, or want to come help me do dishes, which I don't super mind. Sometimes if I have a lot to do and I just want to get it done, I don't want to deal with her hanging on me, I'll give her a movie. I did that today, actually. I try not to do that too much, but sometimes you just got to give them a movie so you can get stuff done. Number 15 is, how do you balance being a homemaker and creating YouTube content? Well, I have not been creating much YouTube content for the last few months, which mainly stems from us not having Wi-Fi. I still don't have Wi-Fi in our home. I will be editing this and bringing it to my sister's to upload next time I go there. And I'm not a super established YouTuber. I don't know if I will be. I don't know. Right now I like to do it. So, right now she's sleeping and I'm filming. So that's basically the answer to that question. Number 16 is, what is your favorite room in your home and why? I've said this maybe a couple times now, but we've recently moved and none of our apartment is how I would want it to be exactly. Some things are better than others, but as far as decor and all that, no. But I will have to say, I think our kitchen is my favorite place because I think as far as setup, it's the most put together as far as I know where things go and things do have a place. So yeah, I think our kitchen would have to be my favorite. And it's one of the lightest rooms in the house. We are lucky to have a lot of windows in this apartment, but not a lot face the sun through a lot of the day. So it's a little dim, and I love light, so the kitchen's good for that. Number 17 is, what is your least favorite room in your home and why? My least favorite room is probably this living room because it's very unfinished. We have a whole file cabinet that's not going to be in here. We don't have an entertainment center at all, or a TV or anything. And all the walls are very bare. It just looks very blah, and I don't like that. So, the living room. Number 18. Do you feel your home reflects your personal style? Why or why not? Kind of a similar answer to 3 of these questions so far. Not really. I think parts of it do. Our kitchen kind of looks like our style. But overall, our daughter's room looks pretty nice too. It's coming along. The kitchen and my daughter's room are the most put together, I think. But yeah, it's very low on decor, which I think is part of our style. So I don't think that it's very reflective of our style. Hopefully it will come together while we live here. We're not those type of people that just say, oh, we need tons of art for our wall and a gallery wall and little decorative shelves. Let's go buy them today at Hobby Lobby. We're not those people. We're the people that are let's try to find stuff for free and every so often get something with a 60% off coupon. So it will probably be pretty slow, but eventually I think it will look nice in here. And it does look nice in here. It's just kind of boring. Number 19, what does your home smell like? This is a big one for me. I was just mentioning it I was just mentioning it earlier in a video I was filming. I was doing a vlog. But I'm very particular about how our apartment smells. And I cook every day, at least twice a day. And so it always smells like food. It's small, there's no room for it to air out, and winter is coming, so that's just going to get worse. Even opening the windows almost every day, it still smells like food every day. And I use essential oils, I've done the baking soda, vacuum the carpet, I clean almost every day, everything, so it was just not smelling like food. And that bothered me. It smelled fine, it smelled good, I made good food, but I just hated smelling the food every time I came in. But I recently just bought my first 3-wick Bath & Body candle, and let me say, no, I would not pay like $26 for it, but $8.95, well spent, because I lit that sucker, and it smells like frosted cranberries up in here. I lit it for like 5 minutes, and our whole apartment smelled glorious. I have a 3-wick Walmart candle that I bought. I burned it for like an hour, and I get like maybe a hint, but still, that dang frosted cranberry from this morning, so I love it. I think I'm getting a call. But yeah, no, right now it smells like frosted cranberry. And I actually have my essential oils diffusing right now. I have peppermint going, but still, frosted cranberry. It's a good scent. Number 20, what is your strong point and weak spot when it comes to homemaking? I would say my strong point, I don't know, this is a hard question. My strong point is making food. I make food every day because we have to eat. And I think I do a decent job of keeping it clean, and, you know, my husband has helped me, and we've kind of thought of it together, but just like placing stuff, I think it's coming along. Again, I don't think it's where it will be, but I think it's coming along. So, I don't know, what's my strong point? Getting stuff done? Cleaning? I don't know what I could call necessarily a weak spot. I guess my weak spot would be being unsatisfied, which is kind of a weird thing. When you're thinking of homemaking, you don't think of like, oh, you're unsatisfied. But, you know, I keep saying that our apartment is not finished how we want it, and it's small, and it is. And so sometimes I think that kind of like seeps into everything, and just like my attitude about our home. Like, I am thankful for our home. I'm thankful for our home, and I'm glad we live here, and I love it. But sometimes it's easy to get unsatisfied seeing everybody else's beautiful, like, decked out Christmas homes with, like, their open floor plan and their 5 bedrooms. And to just kind of, like, I don't know, give up a little bit on your own place because you're like, it's not going to look that great. So let the cleaning slide for a little bit, or why bother trying to do anything because it's not going to look so great. I would say that's a weak spot for me. And again, I don't really know if that super well answers the question, but that's just the first thing that came to my mind. So yeah, that was the homemaking tag. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and, you know, maybe do the tag yourself. My camera died for a second there, but anyways, that is all I have for the homemaker tag today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if it was something you would like to see more of, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.